They said you were too loud, too different, too much. But what if the truth is this? You weren't made to blend in. You were sent to wake the room up. And here you are, still trying to shrink, still trying to fold, still editing yourself to be accepted by people who don't even realize how powerful the full version of you is. But your calling won't let you disappear. Your light won't let you dim without a fight. That ache inside, that's not loneliness. That's misalignment. You don't fit in because you were never supposed to. You were sent here to stand out. Let me tell you something. You keep trying to fit a mold. You were sent to break. You were never supposed to look like them, sound like them, move like them. That fire in your voice, that vision that keeps you up at night, that wasn't meant to be toned down. It was meant to turn tables. We live in a world obsessed with sameness. Follow the trends, match the vibe. Don't make waves, but listen. God didn't send you to fit in. He sent you to break patterns. And think about Joseph, and his brothers couldn't stand him because of the coat, the mark of favor. The thing that set him apart is the very thing that caused his suffering, but it was also the very thing that led to his throne. When you try to blend in, you bury the very thing that makes you powerful. You're not here to match energy. You're here to shift it. You may not believe it, but isolation is often confirmation. I know what it's like to walk into a room and feel like an alien, to speak truth and watch people get uncomfortable, to hold a vision that nobody else can see yet. And in those moments, you start to think something's wrong with you. But what if that discomfort is actually a divine signal? God hides the most precious things. Diamonds are buried. Oil is locked in stone. Seeds grow in silence. Your isolation isn't abandonment, it's preparation. It's not punishment, it's a private anointing. Some of the most powerful people in history had a season where no one clapped, no one called, no one cared. But that silence is sacred. It builds something applause can't. Rejection is not rejection. It is redirection. It is protection. It is preparation. So if you're in the shadows right now, don't panic. God hides what He's about to reveal. Now listen closely. Your difference is the deliverance. You've been trying to sand down your edges, trying to normalize yourself, trying to explain your fire in a language that sounds acceptable. But the thing is, the world doesn't need acceptable. The world needs real. Your difference is not an accident. It's the delivery system for someone else's breakthrough. Your pain, your personality, your path, all of it was designed to free others. Think about Jesus. They wanted a king who looked like Caesar. Instead, they got a carpenter who flipped tables, walked with the broken, and bled for the ones who rejected him. And still, he changed everything. Do not conform to the pattern of this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12 and verse 2. Your job isn't to be palatable. Your job is to be powerful, authentic, real. In short, your job is to be true. Okay, now never forget this one. Fitting in is a form of disobedience. Let me say this gently. When you mute your truth to keep the peace, when you shrink your voice to stay safe, when you wear a mask just to be accepted, you are being disobedient to your calling. It is a sin. Every time you silence your power to fit in with people who were never sent to understand you, you betray the mission God put inside you. Fitting in is easy, but easy is often the enemy of elevation. Let me tell you from experience. The most regret I've ever felt was not from speaking too boldly, but from holding back when I knew I was meant to stand out. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war within yourself. Cheryl Richardson. So no more hiding, no more rehearsing their expectations. You weren't created to conform. You were created to consecrate the space. Here is your calling. You are the disruptor. That's your divine role. You've been wondering why the room feels off, why the energy feels heavy, why the vision feels stagnant. It's because you're the shift. You don't match the vibe because you're the one sent to reset it. You're the disruptor, the blueprint breaker, the one God anointed to walk in like fire and flip the atmosphere. People may not know what to do with you. They may resist you, mislabel you, try to shrink you, but hear me. That resistance is just confirmation. You're not here to echo the room, you're here to awaken it. You don't need permission to shine, you are the permission. Okay, here are 4 steps to reclaiming the strength of not fitting in. Step 1, own the thing you've been hiding. The very trait they said made you weird, that's your magic, that's your edge. Whether it's your passion, your presence, your past. Stop apologizing for it. Start amplifying it. You were never meant to blend in with the beige. You were made to burst through like bold color in a black and white world. What makes you different makes you unforgettable. So, what have you been hiding? What do you love, feel, or carry that you've been told is too much? It's time to bring it forward. Step 2. Rewrite your relationship with rejection. Rejection stings, I know, but it's not a sign you're wrong. Sometimes it's a sign you're too right for the space you're in. Don't internalize it, interpret it. Every no made room for your next. Every closed door redirected you to divine alignment. What didn't embrace you couldn't hold your power. So stop crying over rooms that couldn't handle your anointing. There's a table with your name on it, and they're waiting for you to own your seat. Step 3, walk in rooms like you belong there. You don't need to earn the right to be seen. You are the right. Stop shrinking. Lift your head. Speak your truth. Let the room feel your energy before you even speak. You've already got the authority. You just have to start using it. Stop walking into rooms like you owe them something. Walk in like God sent you. Practice presence. Practice boldness. Own the moment, because you are the moment. Step 4, become what you needed when you felt alone. Think back to the version of you that felt unseen, misunderstood, left out. Now ask, what did I need that no one gave me? Be that now. Be the light. Be the support. Be the bold voice in someone else's storm. That's what standing out is really about. Not ego, but legacy. You standing out makes it easier for others to rise. So do it loud, do it real, do it now. Let's drive this home with some affirmations. Now listen, it's not enough to just hear this message. You got to embody it. You got to let it rewire the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you see yourself. So I'm about to give you 10 affirmations. And here's what I want you to do with them. Don't just repeat them like a checklist. Say them with your chest. Say them like they're already true. Because when you speak it, your spirit hears it, and your world starts to shift. Pause this video, write them down. Say them out loud every morning. Say them when doubt creeps in. Let them soak into your nervous system until standing out feels like second nature. 10 affirmations. I was born to stand out, not blend in. My uniqueness is my superpower. I release the need for approval. I already have divine permission. I honor my voice, my path, and my presence. I don't need to fit in to belong. My identity is not up for negotiation. I bring light that others didn't expect, and that's okay. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't have to be. I show up as all of me without apology. I walk in rooms as an answer, not the echo. Now let's visualize this thing. And don't stop at words, see it. Close your eyes and feel the room change when you enter. Visualize the life, the power, the impact you were born to carry. Because when your mind rehearses it, your life starts to recognize it. These next 2 visualizations aren't just mental games, they're spiritual rehearsals. Do them daily. Let your imagination break the limits the world tried to put on you. 2 visualization prompts. Visualization 1. Picture yourself walking into a room where nobody expects you. But the moment you enter, everything changes. They feel you. Visualization 2. See yourself placing a crown on your own head. Not for permission, not for applause, but because you know exactly who you are. Let's bring this to a close. Where have you been trying to fit in? What part of you have you been shrinking just to belong? This week, I dare you, say the thing, do the thing, be that one. Not because the crowd approved you, but because heaven already called you. Drop a comment. What part of you have you been hiding? And what's one way you're going to stand out this week? And don't forget, subscribe for more possibility jumping every single week.